Irish Nation is a diverse group of students formed last fall finding ways to work toward equality in our school. They've already tackled issues such as bias and even mental health issues such as stress. Last fall, they sent out a survey asking students ways they can improve RHS. And now they are once again asking for support.
In the fall, Irish Nation surveyed RHS students to see how things were going. The results of the survey clearly showed that students were struggling with motivation, 65%, and the stress of the academic workload, 61%. As a result, Irish Nation members reached out to Mr. Simley, our school social worker, to start the conversation around mental health concerns within our school. Together, we've partnered to give you a pathway to share your ideas and thoughts around the subject of mental health. With the information that you share, we will be working together to help improve the way that we support students here at RHS.
Dear Rosemont High School students, Irish Nation is reaching out to you because we need you to share your voice to help us shape how we support mental health here at Rosemont High School. In my position as a school social worker, traditionally, I support students through a variety of ways that include direct one-to-one therapy, hosting small groups centered on specific themes such as managing depression or anxiety, teaching within the classroom in collaboration with parents, guardians, and faculty. Obviously, we've been navigating a pandemic. We've all had to adjust, and it's even more important that we work together to support mental health moving forward. This is where your feedback is so critical. Please take a few minutes to complete the survey and share your thoughts with all of us who are part of Irish Nation, so we can do better for you, each other, and our school community.
Irish Nation implores you to complete the survey, and all answers will remain anonymous. This information will go into building a better Rosemont High School. To find the survey, scan the QR code found here or in your advisory. This has been David Goodburn, and thank you for watching.
A few weeks ago, we interviewed Mr. Del Pino, and when he mentioned he was a graduate of RHS, it got us thinking, how many other teachers graduated from Rosemont? It turns out that it's quite a few. So all of them agreed to share some memories from when they were students here. Let's check it out.
Hi, this is Mr. Bergstead, former graduate from Rosemont High School from 1997.
Hi, I'm Tyler Pauley. I graduated from Rosemont High School in 2007.
Hi, I'm Allie Dreesen. I teach honors biology and biology concepts for 10th graders here at Rosemont High School. I graduated from Rosemont High School in 2006.
Hi, I'm Sarah Hatley and I teach math here at Rosemont High School. And I graduated from Rosemont High School in 1997. One of my fondest memories at Rosemont High School, I think, is just all the different opportunities that I had to spend time with my classmates.
One of the biggest changes that I've known at Rosemont High School since I was a student and now a teacher is back in the day we didn't have nearly the same type of building that we have now. We didn't have that north wing, we didn't have the front commons, we didn't even have a PAC, and we didn't even have a weight room back in the early mid-90s.
When I was a student here, I never would have envisioned coming back as a teacher because I was very interested in pursuing something related to environmental science, and I thought I would be a scientist working in the field. But when I went to the University of Minnesota, I explored a lot of possible career paths, and I really figured out how much I loved teaching.
Hello, my name is Michael, and today I'm going to be talking about some things to do over the spring season. Are you recording?
Yes.
Alright. First off, if you have the supplies, you can go fishing. Some good lakes to fish at are Cobblestone Lake, Fish Lake, Lac-Avon Lake, and O'Brien Lake. For the next thing on this list, you can go hiking. Some good places to hike around here are Lebanon Hills, Minnehaha Falls, and the Minnesota Valley Wildlife Refuge. For the third thing on this list, you can go have a picnic. Some good places to have a picnic around here are the Fort Salem State Park, Hidden Falls Regional Park, or a smaller place in Rosemont Lake, JC Park. If you want a little bit more fun, you can go biking. You can go biking around your town or places like Lebanon Hills. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous though, you can go mountain biking at Lebanon Hills again or at the Murphy-Hodnerhon Reserve. And for the final activity on this list, you can go to the Minnesota Zoo since it is now open for the public, but you have to have a reservation.
So I kind of knew back in the day when I was a student at Rosemont High School that I wanted to become a teacher. My dad was a driver's ed teacher here for about 40 years, and then when I started here in about 2002, I did health phy ed for a while, but then I kind of took over the driver's ed. And as you can see, the seniors will appreciate this. I still have my senior poster from back in the day. The senior poster talks about how driving is a big part of my life, and that's kind of what I wanted to do.
One of my favorite memories of Rosemont High School is spending a lot of time with my friends doing extracurricular activities here at Rosemont High School. I was involved in a lot of activities, including something like the Quiz Bowl or the Environmental Science Club, and then I was also very active on sports teams.
Did I ever really think that I'd be back at Rosemont High School? Not initially, but one thing I've learned is that life doesn't always go how you had originally planned it. And for me, what ultimately ended up happening was my family and I made the decision to move back here, and we ultimately ended up at Rosemont. And it really was one of the best things that could have happened to me.
That's all for now. It's cool to see how many teachers graduated from here, and it's exciting to learn about their experience. Stay tuned for future episodes when we hear from even more teachers that attended RHS.
Now that we've covered things to do over spring, let's get into things to watch over spring.
Hey guys, I'm Ashton, and with the springiest of times coming our way, I thought that I'd share some of my personal favorite things to binge watch for all those people who hate the sun, like me, of course. First up is Breaking Bad. This centers around a chemistry teacher turned drug dealer and manufacturer. This won over 16 different Emmys and has 5 long seasons, so you should really give it a watch. For any animation fans out there, Netflix recently released a show based off of Green Eggs and Ham. It's vibrant in its color palette, great in its voice cast, and very true to the wackiness of Dr. Seuss's spirit. Now, if you're a comic fan and own Disney+, Disney has almost every single Marvel Cinematic Universe film currently on their streaming service. With over 23 films at your disposal, you'll have more than enough time to finish all of them. Again, for comic fans, Amazon Prime has a recently released show called The Boys, a darker version and spoof on superhero media showcasing the point of view through people who hate superheroes and try to end them. Keep in mind this is made for a more mature audience, so it's not made for all ages. Don't forget to pack your favorite Cheetos and plant your butt print on the couch, because I know I'm going to do that as well. Again, this is Ashton DeLuny signing off. Enjoy the rest of the show, Rosemount.
With April coming around, that means the important cultural holiday known as April Fool's Day is coming up soon as well. But where did this event start? Historians say that the holiday may have started in 1582, when France switched from the Julian calendar to the Georgian calendar, and people who were slow to the news were ridiculed and had pranks and jokes played on them. Some people say it could also be associated with an event in Rome called Hilaria, where members of the cult of Cybele would dress in costumes and ridicule members of the society. The most documented instance of April Fool's Day, however, was in the 18th century England, though, where people would have others do pointless tasks for a joke, in a 2-day event called Hunting of the Gawk.
In today's society, we still do these April Fool's pranks. It truly shows the cultural significance.
Thanks for watching today. See y'all next time.